I have a mobile detailing business.
Oh, okay. So you're a business owner.
Yes, sir.
And that's your full-time thing?
Yep.
Mobile detailing. So if I'm not mistaken, that's going through and cleaning cars, making them look all pretty on the inside?
Yeah. So really mobile detailing is like a very thorough cleaning of your vehicle inside and out. There's a few different types of detailers out there, but really that's what we do. We come in, take brushes to the vents and the cracks and crevices and clean everything, dust it down.
Dude, that's sick. How long have you been doing it?
I launched my business in June of last year.
Okay. So a year, just over a year. How has it been?
Interesting.
Oh,
yeah. I finally got some bookkeeping help and was in preparation for, I was going to do it anyways, but it came through just in time for this to get a P&L for the first time. Which if you want to a little later or whenever we can go through that. Cause I think that's important. Last year, the first 6 months. So I've only looked at the P&L specifically at like last year and then like this calendar year.
Yeah.
Last year I was negative, I think like 3,000 or 4,000. This year at this moment,
I guess that explains all the debt, but go ahead.
The debt is honestly like from before that.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. So, this year I'm up like 14,000.
That's not enough to live on.
No, but, that's what I'm figuring out, trying to get through that. And I anticipate this work will really help give me some clarity.
Have you been picking, how many hours a week do you work this job?
In the field, I mean, it's all I do.
Total work. Yeah. What do you do? How many hours a week?
Let's see.
Best guess.
Probably like 80 hours a week.
Oh,
but that's not all detailing. So that's detailing.
How much of that is detailing?
Probably about 5 days a week, anywhere from 4.
How many hours a week?
That's, let's see, 4, 5. I'm going to average like, let's say 6, 7 hours. So let's say 6.5. So it's 6. Yeah. So a day, 5 days a week. 2 of my days, one is coaching and
coaching what?
Business coaching.
Didn't you just say it took a day? Okay.
So that's what one day is reserved for that.
But it's an hour.
Yeah. But not only that. So like the whole morning is like content creation or working on the business.
Content creation?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's that? Is that a different job or is that for this business?
No, it's for the business. So,
what content are you creating?
Mostly reels. And then also
Reels, so
I try
Instagram
to do my
and stuff? We'll link his in the description then.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So my reels and then also my email marketing and I've been doing some blogs and stuff as well for the post. So it's all the work that I do is for the business and business related.
Do you have more business than you can take on?
Not at the moment. So
okay, good. Are you for the area? Where's your pricing in terms of the overall competitive industry, and the lowest to the highest? Where are you?
Probably like high mid.
If you're detailing 6 hours a day and you're in the high mid, this doesn't sound like a business that's going to make it. Not to just be negative, but what did you say? 13,000 this year so far? We're almost in Q4.
Yeah, and well, that's net. So like the business is done over 26.
Oh, even $26,000 in 3 quarters. Yeah, basically. But that's 6 hours a day.
5 days a week.
Yeah, let's pretend it was just a normal 8-hour day. That's not going to make the gap to a livable income or a successful business. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
because I want you to obviously do well.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be very realistic, which is sometimes can sound kind of pessimistic. How does this business go to making you a living that I am not seeing?
My current plan is to go harder on marketing and advertising. And so trying to generate more. So I did some quick math. So an average detail, I can expect about 350. And so I figured if I do that 5 days a week, if I do two a day, 5 days a week, and I just assume just a 50 week year, I think it's like 175 if I did the math correctly. So it would be an average of $700 a day, 5 days a week.
For how many hours again a day? I'm sorry.
Well, so if I do this, so my goal is to book out 5 days a week, 2 jobs. That I can anticipate being anywhere from like 8 to 10 hours. and I can anticipate doing about 700 a day.
How many a day are you doing? How much a day are you doing right now?
At the moment, probably on average, like 1 a day, 5 days a week.
No. 700 a day. How much in terms of dollar amount now?
I can't think of the average right now off the top of my head, but probably like 250 to 300. So like, for example, my last job I did was like 400, but that's also assuming some days that I don't have any jobs.
No, that's $65,000 a year, 5 days a week, $250 a day. You're at 20 and we're 3/4 in.
Correct. And so that's my assessment is based off of what I've been doing maybe over the past like 6 weeks, where I've seen a lot more growth and development in my skills and abilities to fulfill services. I participate in some networking groups as well that are like the referral based.
Sure.
And so I started one, I want to say maybe like 5 weeks ago. And then another one I started about 3-4 weeks ago.
Me assuming the numbers that you gave me is like me putting a bet on a single stock, penny stock. I don't know. I can't just assume that. Historically, again, you were negative last year and we're up. I mean, you've walked away with 13,000 this year so far. Mm-hmm. Okay.
But given that I'm building a business and like really working on myself in this business, I foresee it like developing over time. I just want to.
I'm good with risk and taking businesses. There's things to do before then. We have a fully funded emergency fund. We don't have any bad debt. We haven't even touched this endless stack of bad debt.
Yeah.
This is bad credit card debt.
Yes.
So is it the right time to start a business that doesn't make any money? I don't know. Like, okay, why not, for example, work for a detailing company, get paid, soak up the job experience, understanding what it's like to run the business and what they've done and all the successful things. Then eventually, after some non-compete ends, start yours. Mm-hmm. Well, again, you're going off a trend line, but your trend line is down right now. June, July, August is down. Like June was a peak. Great, which is awesome. It was March, April, May, June, July, August. So if we're going off the trend line, we're headed in the down direction.
Correct. Yeah. Maybe I'm banking a little bit too much.
Expenses aren't low. We're just not bringing in money.
Yeah.